This is a lot different, though.
How about it?
The sights and sounds of Columbus.
Don't you love the sound of Columbus, Mississippi?
On a Sunday evening.
Things going on.
One of the...
We're feeling here. We're feeling good.
I think we got it.
Yeah, I think we're good.
I think we're in there. In there like swimwear. Hold on, let me turn a little bit this way where I'm kind of,
Yeah, I think that'll work.
kind of leaned into you there.
Woo.
Well, welcome you to Patio Talk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
Patio.
close enough to a porch, but not quite.
It's almost, it's close enough to the porch.
Figured it might be like one of the last days of the year, till about October, that this would be possible.
Yeah. I mean, the glasses are hazing over.
Oh boy,
It's steamy out here, but yeah, it's bearable.
I mean, it's not as bad as it was on the patio last night at
We'll
the Princess.
get into that. We'll get into that.
stories,
So many stories.
beautiful stories from the aquarium. John, what's up?
Oh, just living the dream out here in the smoldering heat.
And well,
Is it-
oh,
Yeah.
sorry.
Oh, no, you're good.
Speaking of, just dreaming of a dream. That's it.
Dreaming.
Yeah,
Actually,
I had a dream that I dreamed of a dream one time.
it's really beautiful out here tonight, honestly.
It is nice.
I was hoping like
I hope you get the moon in there. It's way back there.
in the background, you
It's
get
probably
like
there.
the abominable snowman or Chewbacca or
Yeah, some kind of-
Sasquatch.
Chupacabra.
Chupacabra. He's running around somewhere.
There'll be lightning bugs. You hear the locusts.
Good stuff.
There's a cat giving birth.
Probably will. You might get to hear that.
Might get to hear that.
Huh.
She's feeding right now.
Well, we had last week off, which
Well, we didn't really have it off. We just
too much,
too much.
There's too much going on.
too many things cooking, and well, we're back. 2 weeks worth of crap.
So many loads.
Got some stuff, man.
So many loads.
So
Big things happening in music.
a lot of music happening right now.
Um,
I want to say that was the first time I ever went to Hooligans.
I don't.
I don't dislike it. I used to go there all the time when I lived in Tuscaloosa, but yeah.
I would say
Good food.
would I pick it again?
No.
Nah, probably
Well,
not.
there's a lot more options. You probably would have found something a little bit better.
I would have tried. I'd like to try a few more things.
I would have. That thing that Trey got
Yeah.
actually looked really good.
For real.
I'm just very skeptical of lamb because lamb's a hard dish to get right.
It is. But then when that's like one of your specialties, you got to get it right. You know?
Yeah, and if your main staple is like gyros and kebabs, surely you got the lamb on point. You got lamb, right?
Yeah, lamb Euro. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
Called it the turbo.
Turbo.
I'm glad you call it Euro, man. I've heard
Gyro.
Gyro.
Hero.
Hero.
Man, I used to work at a shop kind of similar to that. It was like more. The guy was from like Coney Island, like Philly, and he moved down to Theodore, Alabama. And he had it was like a traditional Philly sub shop.
So like you can get a chopped beef and stuff like that.
Yeah, it was like legit the way they would do it on like Coney Island. Like it was Philadelphia style. Like it was true to form. You know?
Because a Philly's cheesesteak is not really Philly cheesesteak. It's a chopped beef.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But it was the first time I was exposed to it. But they did Euros.
Yeah.
And like the meat that we would use for the Euro, in case you like specified for chicken or the other options, was a half lamb, half beef.
Lamb to
Like-
lamb to beef to beef.
Yeah. And
Off the shawarma.
yes.
Yeah, that's the way
exactly.
it's got to be.
Yeah.
I figured they would
Yeah,
have
I would have one of those
toasted.
you're rotating. Yeah. But
Because what was
well, I
it?
mean, it was in an old Pizza Hut. Come on, man.
Yeah. There's probably a lot hidden back there in the back.
Like I'm more curious about like I mean those of you that don't know, like it's in Tuscaloosa. I'm guessing I don't know. I'm
It's
guessing
been there for
two
forever.
locations.
Yeah, there's two. Because the one down on University has been there for forever.
The OG.
They used to have one on 15th, didn't they?
Well, that was the one we were out on 15th.
No, I'm talking about not 15th, but University.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's the original
The
one.
original one, yeah.
So you might actually have your shawarma, and I want to say like what I saw from people, like when you would go over to somebody's house, they would have like a hooligans, like it wasn't just like it was a hooligans club.
Yeah,
I
mean, I think it's the one we went to was kind of its stepchild.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like the
Food was
redheaded
on point,
step.
though.
Yeah,
The food was great.
Yeah, like John had a nice warm bukkake.
What was that thing called?
a buchata.
It had O's and Q's and B's in it. It was all
It was delicious.
When you start running that many vowels together, I get a little uncomfortable.
Yeah, it was weird.
Yeah.
It almost sounds like you're talking about
Well, you try to pronounce it out, and it's like this long, and then the other person says it back to you right, just like this long. It's like,
Yeah,
what the
What do you
how
do
many
with
silent letters are in this?
what do you do with the rest of those letters?
Yeah.
We're missing some O's and U's.
Like, my God.
Yeah, and I said it some kind of southern-ish way, and she's like, "Oh, blah, 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 blah." And I'm like, "Yeah, that's the one."
So next time I go, I'll just say it like that.
The only thing I know how to order on that set is going to be like baklava. Huh?
Yeah.
That's about it.
And that's good too.
Yeah,
I
it
figured
is.
they would have some.
They did. They had it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, no.
you just didn't see it.
But I mean, like, good call on that, like Mediterranean food.
I love it.
What I think y'all said it, the closest thing that we would have here would be like Mr. John's.
Yeah,
Yeah,
United
that's
Deli.
real close.
He's got a pretty damn good gyro. To be honest.
Daddy.
That thing is on point. It weighs about 6 tons.
I will say though, hooligans definitely had a tape measure.
Yeah, that they did.
They definitely know.
I was
how big
almost a
this
little disappointed when it came out. I was like, this is.
No,
But it was enough. Yeah,
Yeah,
I was full.
packed
For
Mr. John
sure.
does spoiled you.
Yeah, I was like, man.
yeah, it may not have been as
Where's the rest of
ginormous,
it?
Yeah,
but the flavor and the contents
it was
were
good.
definitely there.
I gotta say, it was so good. I ate the paper.
Yeah, he ate the paper on the
he's eating
first
wrapper.
half of
He's
his
like,
meal.
That was a hell of a gyro. It was. They wrap it in tinfoil, and then it was like it had a layer of like paper wrapping. I didn't even notice the paper, so I was just.
He just
chomping
smashed it.
out. He was like,
And he's like, damn,
It's
I
a
think
little
I've been eating the paper.
So I'm curious as how that's gonna all come out in the wash.
I'm sure it'll come out a lot better than you think. You may not even have to wipe.
Maybe the worst I ever had.
Yeah, it might
Might
get clogged up in there.
Could be.
You'd be like,
read
like
about
a cat
it.
trying to pull it out.
Read about it in the news.
The man with Euro cheese paper in bowels had to get obstruction surgery done.
Y'all see my X-ray on that. I think it's an X. Probably a whole Reddit dedicated to it, to things that got stuck.
Stuck in my butt. Yeah.
I just have a big old clump of paper.
Right up there next to Ryan Dunn with the race car in it.
There was
HR calls me in. You have a paper eating problem?
Like you have a doctor's excuse. Yeah, show them the X-ray.
This is kind of embarrassing, but I do.
There you go.
I was gonna say there was a lady on My Strange Addiction.
Oh, yeah.
No, it was paper. She
I
ate
saw sheetrock.
napkins. She
She
would
rock's
just
pretty cool.
Yeah.
she would be like, I'm gonna have me a little snack and pull a wad of paper out of her purse and
That's pretty nice.
Yeah.
I mean, hell, I did it today. I can't judge.
Pretty,
I know what
pretty
it's
cheap
about.
snack. You know.
I mean it's definitely gonna fill you up. How it passes. That's still yet to be determined. We'll find out tomorrow. The next day.
That's the paper spitting champion right there.
But yeah, that's my honest review of Hooligans. It's so good I ate the paper.
There you go.
Yeah. Hey.
Here's your review.
Yeah. Review. I like how it's its own universe now, to where all the food reviewers are like collabing.
Yeah, they're all
like reviewing each other's stuff.
and then they all have food trucks, and they all go and eat at each other's shit, and it's just like,
Give it a good rating.
yeah, that way everybody's getting them 5 stars.
That was the plan from the start. Like, when they all got together, and they all come in at like a year and a half apart from each other. The big three. You got Pizza Guy, Big Tay, and the lesser of the three. It's another.
Oh yeah, I know you're talking about.
He just hasn't done as many yet.
No, there's this one guy. He's really a dick about it. I can't remember his name.
Oh, I know the
Black guy.
Yeah. That's the one I'm talking about.
I can't remember his name though. But yeah, he's not as big. But yeah.
But that was the plan. They all got together and they were like, okay, so like we're gonna go around the state and just smash give horrible reviews to all these restaurants, then open our own and praise ours, and we'll have a following, and we'll just.
I don't know if that was the whole
It was obviously it wasn't.
That's the way it had been spun locally, though.
Oh, really?
When
I wasn't far off the page.
one of the big three came to a
Food
town
competition?
a town here in northeast Mississippi, and all the restaurants were like, "Why is he coming in here and taking our business?" and blah blah blah, and yada yada, because the guy had people lined up.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Through
In
the
the
whole
rain.
fucking parking lot. And
Wow.
swear jar. And these there's a few burger joints in the town, and they were like, I can't believe he came here and took all of our business for an entire weekend.
Jeez.
Yeah, they were really butthurt about it.
That's what it is, though. You know?
And I'm like, I'm sitting here on the side of the food truck and influencer guy. I'm like, he told y'all he was coming.
Yeah, you knew it.
You knew it.
Yeah.
You could have run some kind of
You
special.
could have done a special. You
Did
could have
anything.
countered.
Yeah, I mean, he knew how to play the game. He played it, and he won.
Played it and he
I mean,
won.
what do you want
would've-
to say? You know?
Like I would have come right back to it. Like if possible, it's like okay, find out his price on like say a burger.
Yeah.
If these were burger joints, it's like he's selling a burger and fry for $10. Well, for that weekend, why
special,
he's why?
$7.99.
Yeah, $7.50.
Yeah.
You know, we'll undercut him.
Yeah. Hell yeah. And that's why are you upset about competition?
Well, I mean, like with anything, man, like competition is like it's variety, man, and like it's gonna cause and force you to either cave and get out of the way, or it's gonna make
Or
you
do
better.
Yeah, exactly. That's the whole
Yeah,
point
I
of
mean
competition.
that's the whole point of competition
Yeah.
is to make each other better.
Yeah, and then you also get to know like who's the best.
Who's the best? Because there is always in every situation there's always a standalone that is the best,
Mm-hmm.
and then there's the lessers that are just trying to keep up. You know.
And that's one thing, like with like Mobile does it. I brought it up with Jody today on like the podcast. But like in a lot of people, like it really, I see the banners that like if it's a small town, like like the Golden Triangle does it with like restaurants, businesses. The Golden Triangle.
Yeah,
Awards.
best of
Best
the Golden
of,
Triangle.
Like, but like somehow, like along the way, it and it's not just here, but it lost the weight because although you can go to WCBI website and you can vote for your thing as most as you like, it's still like it's more of a once again, and maybe it is legit. It's just a popularity contest.
It is, and as with anything, it's always just a popularity contest.
Might not actually be the best. It's just who's
It's
known
just
the most.
who's known.
They actually know that name.
Exactly.
It's the same thing like with other podcasts. Like there's been other podcasts in town come up, and like they are fairly successful. And I would say in some areas, like even though we've been doing it longer, like they do a better job in certain departments. To where are they?
I mean, they're not
Everybody-
working with prehistoric equipment like we are.
There's some respect to be put on that, and like we do a lot of physical media.
Yeah.
A lot of props. I forgot my gun, but
I was gonna say, man,
This is
the
our
one
prop
piece.
behind us.
Yeah, the prop is behind us tonight because
Yeah.
Danny did a good job with these lights back there.
but I mean, but then again, even though like they may interview a musician or like some of the things that we do here, but it's like it's a totally different flavor of it. So I mean, it's more than welcome because they'll probably get to some place I would never get, or even like whatever that for. Like, hey, I remember like Man Up used to kill it on YouTube.
Kill it. Them shorts, man, they get thousands of views.
Some of them hitting millions, dude. That was
That's the thing about shorts. Shorts can push you. They push you to the edge.
and even with that is like, let's just say like your short game was really good. They were getting a lot of views, and then like you have like a boatload of subscribers.
Yeah.
But like, let's say when you put out a full length video, let's say you had like I don't know, 10,000 subscribers, but like you were only getting like 100 views on a like. So it's like it doesn't it
I
feels like
subscribe, but I don't actually watch.
yeah, it don't feel like it's organic. It doesn't feel like it's a real metric, that you can use. But yeah, it's like
that's like ratings with the radio stations back in the day.
mm-hmm.
You know, that's all about where the raters were at. You know,
the lost art.
What got ratings and what didn't.
I mean, and still like 91.1 and even like 88.5 here in town. Like, man, I still prefer like college radio over like just kind of what like mass media like conglomerate radio.
Well, it's college radio is not overly produced. It's not overly like sanctioned because it's people are doing it for free because they want to do it.
Yeah,
and
it's a heart project.
It's a heart thing, you know, and I feel like that is more people. When I was working in the automotive stuff, when I would get into people's cars, more often than not, they would have 91.1 or 88.5 playing in their car. Yeah.
And see, and that's another part. Like, if you was to like do best of, like, I almost feel like all that corporate money and like because you're a major conglomerate station is like because
you got the power.
Yeah, because you're so much bigger, you just have power and you have automatically more reach. But like you said, it's like I feel like when I'm at a red light, more people are kind of like they're not on like your main radio station.
No, they're not. They're not blasting same stuff they've been blasting. They're listening to, you know. Because I really give 91.1 props. I'm sure we've mentioned it before, but they do the Blues Hour.
Yes.
Yeah. And then they do Blues on Sunday, I think, is their Blues
and
Day.
And then they do Blues Breaks. And
it's not this cookie cutter station. Like, you may have hip-hop playing for an hour. Yep. Then you may have pop playing for an hour.
You'll have indie.
Then you'll have Indian.
They'll have local guys on.
Then they'll have local people. Yep. And they'll interview people that are doing shit in the community.
Yeah, exactly.
They're not trying to interview somebody in Los Angeles and have a conversation with them about something happening in Mississippi. They're having a conversation with somebody in Mississippi about something happening in Mississippi.
What's moving? What's shaking?
Yeah.
I mean, and even like when I took like some of the LA or the UK or even like New York interviews, like the goal was for that to kind of like start like maybe a pipeline to where we could start playing each other's places.
Yeah.
And sometimes, I mean, that has happened in a few cases.
It does work. That way, that method does work.
And I think it makes the world a lot smaller too. Maybe it helps other people because I think, like when I'm talking to, like say people from Los Angeles or New York, and I mean they are very curious about Mississippi, and I think the reason behind it is, you know, welcome to the state of Mississippi when you're coming in on the highway. You know, it's the birthplace of American music, and I think like it's almost like paying homage. Like you want to know what's kind of cooking.
What's happening in the scene where music.
It's a place where a lot of music has started, but yet people want to get away from it. Like, you know, but then they need to get back to it. There's a lot of untapped, you know, talent around here.
They call it for sure. And it not only goes for talent, it also goes with like brains or like they call it the brain drain. Like a lot of talented people, like, and it's not just Mississippi. I mean, I would say like, you know, and it's probably changed a lot for Tennessee, but I would say like Alabama, Mississippi, like you'll have somebody like studying smart as a whip and like doing some kind of engineering at Mississippi State or say that, or like really good in agriculture and know the area, know the place, but then like it's kind of a grass or greener kind of thing. And when they could go up to like St. Louis or they could go to Chicago and like make 4 times the salary.
4 times the salary, 4 times the access,
more opportunity.
Yeah,
just a lot of
because when like people in the hip hop community say it all the time. Down here we get it out the fucking mud, dude. We gotta pull it.
It's all SoundCloud, you know.
Yeah.
Like that is personally I like going into like the mom and pop shops and like they have like a CD aisle or like on the counter, or they have one of those like little stalls where and it's all like local,
old school
and like,
stuff, yeah.
Is it gonna be good? I don't know, but like it's pretty cool that they're supporting music in this way.
Yeah, because there's not a lot of avenues that will give.
I mean, that's like with Knuckles, man. Like, I wanted him to do a show at the store, and like when he and I were talking about booking and getting shows and like for opportunity, I was like, man, your best bet, like you could go to Birmingham and get some shows, but I mean, if you're really serious about it, you need to go to the Mecca of the South. Go to Atlanta, or go to Memphis.
Atlanta.
Like, go where there's opportunity. Yep.
Like, there's a dude that I worked with in Tennessee, in Memphis. His rap name is 10%. Just had some songs blow the fuck up, and was working at a factory.
Yeah.
Not 2 years ago.
And you never know. I mean, especially now, like I feel like you're a YouTube short away, you're a Instagram, Facebook reel, or a TikTok video away from like. I mean, there was a guy that used to go out to those, and I'd go out to support it. You remember when Hunter Myers was hosting the open mic at Romy's in Tupelo? Yeah. And you know, the first couple, just to support it and help it get off the ground, I'd make the drive up there to support him, just to make sure the list was full. And like. One of the guys that was there, like the first few times I went there, John Major was his name, and like, I mean, it was just perfect for like what this hunting and fishing show had on like the Outdoor Channel.
Yeah.
And they found him on TikTok, and like that's how his career. And he was fresh. That was like the first song that he had ever written. Like he was very green. He's still very green.
Yeah.
But he's got a lot of help because he was found, and like he's got like an agent and like people. He's got a team behind him.
Pushed where he needs to go.
And like and I'm happy for him. I'm proud of him. You know,
Absolutely.
like that's a hell of an opportunity, but it doesn't work that way for everybody. It's good to see a win. You know, sometimes in the area.
Really, it's good because you know you hear about people from the bigger towns and bigger areas getting big all the time. When you hear about somebody blowing up from Aberdeen or
Amory
or West Point or some shit like that, you're like, this is cool.
Yeah, go team, man. Go team.
You may not even like what they do, but they did it.
They did it. They're out there. Yeah.
You know, and I feel that way like on a statewide level. You know, it's like when the Red Clay Strays hit it, or when the Alabama Shakes hit it big, or you know, like, and you know, a lot of people, you know, you don't know if they were playing 10, 15 years, like unknown in local bars, and just like the right person heard them, and then they're starting to play bigger shows, and like that's all you know. You didn't know about the 10, 15 years before, like when they probably didn't even go by the same band name.
Yeah, there's some that like BJ and BJ Barham from American Aquarium. They used to play at the Princess all the time, and now they wouldn't even entertain that kind of action.
Yeah, like man, I think about like Star and Mossy, or even Blind Melon.
Blind Melon played.
I mean, there were some damn shows.
There was a time when the Princess actually did music that it was coveted to play this.
Oh yeah, it was.
I think the town as a whole, and not just that venue, but like just the music community, like I think like a lot of bands wanted that because they knew that they were going to be like well received, and like it was going to be a good pay because a lot of people support.
There was, I mean, the music scene around here is starting to pick back up, but there was a time, dude, when it was booming. There was like 3 or 4 different bands, like local bands that were playing all over all the time.
I mean, I remember like the right moves back then. You know,
oh yeah, when they
weren't just like Zachary's house band. I mean, I remember like I would see like flyers, and that was back when it was like physical. They were playing in like Tuscaloosa, you know.
Yeah,
it's
they'd
like,
be playing.
Oh, they're getting out.
Yeah, I mean, and I really hate to keep saying it because it feels like you keep beating a dead horse, but COVID killed a lot of stuff.
It created a lot of stuff too, though.
It did create some things, and I don't know that it created more than it took away.
Yeah,
though.
I mean, you get some, you give some, you take some. That's just how it goes. But yeah, there's shit we had to go through. What do you say?
Yeah.
I would like to go over to you for a minute because something kind of crazy happened. We talked about it a little bit, maybe.
Yeah.
And I don't know if
I don't know if John. I even talked to John about it at all.
But so this is like Deftone news, and
big Deftones.
we were hanging out earlier this week, and Danny played like a song, but I'll let him take it over.
So for most Deftones fans, me included, this past week was pretty. They didn't know what to think. Didn't know what to take of it because an album that has been shelved for 18 years got leaked online.
Oh, hell yeah.
And it was bittersweet. It really was because, I mean, it was shelved for a reason. Yeah. The album was called Euros.
I have heard of it.
Yes. They released one song off of it back in 2013, I believe. Just one song.
Oh, yeah.
So this was the last album that Chi, the bassist, would played on.
Yeah.
And he got in an accident in 2008 and was in a coma until 2013. Yeah.
See, when I went out to Cali and saw Deftones, Chi was in a coma.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's so
like, and just for like those maybe like not Deftone heads, like I mean, both I know you are, but like. The guy that replaced you, did it kind of permanently change the sound of the band? Or?
It didn't now that was Vega from the band Quicksand. He's who played with them after or while Cheese was in the coma and everything. They came out with Diamond Eyes, and I think that album. I mean, that is a great album, and I think that album put them on the trajectory that they are now to still be as big as they are and still be as successful. Because, like, when they were doing, like, right before Euros, they did Saturday Night Risk. Yeah. And that album almost broke them up. That was almost the last Deftones album.
Why was that? Like, was it not as successful?
There was a lot of things. I mean, there was drugs. There were in between, there were drugs, women, all that kind of stuff was in
all
the mix.
The types of rock.
They were all just kind of at each other's throats and all that kind of stuff. But anyway, they mustered it through and they made it through that album. Then they took a little break, and then they were like, well, let's try this again. And that's when they were doing Euros. And they said that they probably had the best time in their life doing that. So they would just go and hang out and play like board games before they'd even practice or record or anything like that.
Like the old days.
Yeah, it made them happy. It made them to do that. And then of course, then Chi got in the accident, and that kind of put a damper on things. And so, but that was the reason they shelved it, because they just a respect for him. They didn't want to release it because it wasn't done yet. It was still only about 75% complete. It wasn't mixed. It didn't have it still needed lyrics. It still needed all kinds of stuff. But
it was halfway mixed, halfway mastered, but it hadn't been marred yet.
Yeah, it was still it leaked online. I mean, if you knew how to find it, you knew how to find it. And I listened to it, and I don't know how to say it. It was, if it would have been completed, it would have damn been something. I ain't gonna lie. It was good. It was bittersweet to hear it. It was unreal to hear it, because I was like, I've been waiting on it for 18 years for sure. So, but yeah, that was a fun little day. It was just like, what? Woke up, I was not expecting this. This was not on my bingo card this year. I was like, what the hell?
And was it like with the fan base, or was it like with the band? But like there was a bit of controversy the day that it came out. Yeah, well,
I mean, the reason it got leaked, I guess, apparently they got they sold their catalog a few years back. So they
artists do it.
Yeah, so they didn't really have the rights to it. So they everything. But apparently this person got a hold of it, and they were like trying to sell it to people, sell it to other fans and stuff. People were buying it. A couple people did buy it.
Bootleg T-shirts, bro.
Yeah, pretty much. And like for an ungodly amount of money too, they were selling it.
Yeah, bootleg T-shirts.
Yeah, but apparently some guy screwed some other guy over, and they were like, and anyway, so they were like, well, if that's how it's going to be, then here we go. And it just started there it was, and then it just spread like fire.
But I'm going to see if it's on any of the main streamers now.
I doubt it. I don't know. I've got a couple of copies. If you want it, I'll send it to you.
I might want that.
It's pretty good. And the crazy thing too, like, because it really wasn't finished. There was only one song that was done and complete, named everything, and then all the other ones had stripper names. It was like Destiny and Candy and Electra, stuff like that. So. It was kind of, so you could tell it was just kind of, it was just the project. This is what this is called. Yeah, it wasn't finished. So
we got to work on Destiny. We got to finish Destiny up today.
Exactly. So, but yeah, it's beautiful.
Y'all ready to get your hands on Destiny again tonight? I think we could get into it. Get a
little sloppy with Destiny tonight.
I'd like to get in there and root around a little bit.
I don't know. We saw some rooting around going on the other night at the Princess.
Oh,
do tell.
Oh, the story. So we're sitting there and smoldering out on the patio.
Yeah, there wasn't no damn reason it was that damn hot on the damn patio. No reason.
We had already been hot at the show, at the Taylor and Will show.
Yeah.
Already burning up. And I'm like, well, fuck it. We already hot. So we standing out there.
In the aquarium for a while.
And this girl, man, not a bad looking girl.
She wasn't horrible. No.
Comes walking up. She has on a tight brown leather miniskirt.
Yeah.
Wow.
And it is 117 degrees outside.
That thing was cooking.
Yeah. No, I told John.
We even started coming up with sound effects for how it was sounding when she was
like, John said, that thing in there is going.
Oh Lord!
It's breathing. It's like nah. It's too much.
And like it was so hot, the girl's makeup was melting.
It was melting off her face. I was like, why are you wearing that?
Why? It's hot.
Yeah.
She look good.
I was like, she looked good in it, but it was hot.
She looked good in it. That ain't no joke. She looked good in it, but damn, I felt for her labia.
Yeah, it was.
The labia minora was screaming in there.
I'll tell you, like with some of those shows that they did in Rick's, like earlier this year and late last year, like especially if it was like a modern country guy, like let's say if it was like a Co Wetzel or like
when that what is it?
Zach
Grammar Conan and whatever played about 2 months ago.
Yeah, like I mean, I'm talking about these girls are gonna be in like Daisy Dukes, like the leather boots up to the knees, the cowboy hat, the like bandana top, like they are dressed to the damn T.
Yeah, they look good, but they comfortable and it's warm, so
yeah.
they stuff ain't gonna look like a French dip when you get done. Yeah. Like somebody threw a bag of Arby's in the lake.
Yeah. It's like what the Arby's meat looked like when they pulled out the package. The sweat. The meat sweat.
I mean,
but no, that was the craziest thing, dude.
Yeah, it was wild. I was like, okay.
And she just like, after I noticed the makeup melting off of her face, I just kept watching her. I'm like, she is miserable.
Yeah, she gotta be. She's just here.
And you could tell, man, she would, when people was around, she would be all, proper and shit. When people weren't looking, she's like,
oh. I'm about to die. Well, I mean, what was the occasion? Was she out with friends? Was she out like with a dude?
She was out with her dude, I guess.
That's it. That's all we saw. But
yeah, and he was a character himself.
Yeah. But
yeah, that was one of the stories from the aquarium.
That was the highlight of the night. We were just like, my God.
Yeah, that was what kept us going for about an hour.
At least, yeah. We talked about that for a good minute.
Anytime she walked by, we would be like,
there it is.
And by the time toward the end of the night, the whole patio was into it.
Nah, well, we just kept it to ourselves.
Yeah, just me and him over there like, golly, look at that.
Golly, man, she is dying.
Yeah, it's fun times, but
and man, people was, when you're drinking, it increases your body temperature.
Absolutely.
There was people out there sitting on that patio, melting.
Yeah, I'm talking.
I was one of them.
I
was one of them, but I wasn't drunk.
Like John and I sitting there just bitching how fucking hot it is, and then right behind our backs is the damn air conditioner. All we had to do was just
fogging the fucking windows over. It's blowing so cold behind us, and we're just like, God damn, it's hot out here.
When you head back, it touches the glass. You're like, oh, it's
that
so
feels good.
nice. All I gotta do is, I ain't going in there.
We're praying for somebody to come out the door every now and then. Like, oh, that feels good. But you know,
and I don't know, man. It's just.
Is there anybody on the patio? This would be the trick, though. Do you remember this? Well, it might have been more with Mark, but there was a time at the Princess, at Zachary's, I could be on the patio, at the bar, at a table, and I would just do this.
Oh yeah.
And a beer.
Yeah.
With a beer. Yeah. And God, I miss that service.
Yeah.
Man, if they're not busy, you can still get it like that sometimes.
Yeah, I get like that now. I'm like, walk up and I'm like, I ain't got to say nothing. They just hand it to him. I'm like, all right. Ain't know
I love it when it's like that, dude.
Well, I mean, it's kind of a double-edged sword because it shows that there's nothing to do here.
Yeah. And it also probably shows you're there too much.
Yeah, that's
so they keep a count of every time they scan your ID.
Yeah.
I am second place.
Congrats.
That's not a good congratulations.
Well, you don't drink.
Yeah, I don't drink. I just sit there and watch the other people.
I'm about to say though, it's like
it'd be different if you're in there racking up a $50 bill every time.
I imagine you might get like a Coke or a Sprite, but for the most part, you're probably just like drinking water.
No, I drink Sprites or Cokes or Dr. Peppers. I usually rack up a solid $8 to $10 tab.
Yeah, I can see that. That's not, like if you was going in there every night and racking up like $20 to $50 tabs.
Yeah.
That'd be a problem. Yeah.
I used to do that. That's why I don't do that anymore. But it was 80. That was my number.
80?
80 a night.
So but I mean, if you set your finances up to where you can do it, sure, go for it, man.
I didn't. It might be my last 80 that night. But I know where it was going.
It'll happen.
I ain't worried about it. I'll get some more 80 tomorrow.
There'll be another 80 coming in tomorrow. I'll be all right.
I might have to do something I don't want to do, but I'm going to find it.
A 20's a 20.
I'm about to pump a little gas.
Pump a little gas for you. You need your windows washed.
What can I do for you? Need some help with, what you need help with, man? You building a deck?
Yeah, you doing something. Let's do it inside, though.
I don't know if you heard. It's hot out there.
It's hot out there, man. And there ain't no trade-off working in the heat.
It ain't.
Well, I think this is kind of comical, and I think it might be our luck, but and I still hope the best for them. Buffalo Wild Wings here in town is under new management. And
hallelujah.
It had gotten praises.
It got rough.
People were singing its praises, and we're like, let's give it another chance.
Almost got him.
We're gonna have to get a big jar. But yeah, we gave them another chance.
When I get to talking about Buffalo Wild Wings, it just brings the worst out.
It brings the worst out. Only seconded by mugshots.
Yeah.
When I asked the server, damn, do y'all have any food back there?
I knew it was going to be a bad experience right when we had a misunderstanding out the gate. Like, when he told me, like, I was trying to get, like, a burger.
Just a burger.
You were the one that had a misunderstanding, not him.
That's what I'm saying. It was a big misunderstanding on my part. And I was getting a little crunk with him.
Well, you had just heard me order the sliders. Which is a burger.
Yeah. And that's what killed. And like when I heard patty, I was thinking like bun patty, not the burger patty.
Burger patty. We're out of burger patty.
He's like, well, I want a cheeseburger. We don't have burgers.
No, I said I want a patty belt.
Then.
He's like, can't do that. And I was like, that's a piece of toast, man. He was like, we got bread, and I was like, that's my bad.
Okay.
I totally misread
a different type of patty.
I was sitting there, and I'm like, damn, Alan, he done told you they didn't have patties.
I misunderstood completely. Because it already freaked me out because I walked over to the table late, and I thought I was going to get, like, punked. I thought it was my damn birthday or something. I didn't know what the hell was going to happen.
I told you when he sat down, I'm like, I told him it was your birthday.
Like, I thought I was going to be surrounded by a mix of Buffalo Wild Wing employees and 8 years old.
Oh, yeah, we have an 8-year-old.
So not only was it a wild experience, they were having a fundraiser
for like a local softball team.
Softball team.
Something.
Yeah.
Some kind of team,
play,
soccer or something, I don't know.
Which, I mean, I think is great if that's the direction the new management is going. Like, that's a way of getting cheap child labor, but
that's what they were doing.
But I tell you, like they were nice with it.
She was a star.
Yeah. She was better than our service.
Yeah, she was better than anybody else there.
Yeah,
she knew what she was doing.
And then Cobb gonna give me grief about asking a girl to go get me a water.
He just asked for it to go plate.
Yeah, and he just
was like, it's a child.
Yeah, he's like, it's a child. I'm like, well, she asked.
Is there anything I can get you?
Man, she had it back like that too. It wasn't
nothing. She ain't have no trouble.
Like, here you go.
Maybe that's something to be said for the service industry.
She took your straw, but
hire
it's okay.
some 8-year-olds. They will steal your straw, but they'll bring that water back quick.
That was an exchange. I'm wondering if you got a brand new glass.
I probably got a brand
Probably did, yeah.
Which is
even better. Even better. I mean,
that's what you want.
Yeah.
Sometimes I get kind of nervous when they come with a pitcher and.
I get more nervous when they take the glass away from you and take it back and then bring it back to you.
Yeah, I like a fresh glass.
I finally had to tell. I eat at the Waffle House almost every day, and I finally had to tell them
What
ladies.
What you think about the tunes I was playing? What time do you go in there? Because I keep that. You can go onto the app and you can just log in there. Like
12
about twice a week. I'll spend what is it? Play a song like $1, some change,
something like that. Yeah.
And I'll just get on the app and play it. I'm not even there, and I'm just like, it just be something bizarre.
It's like I'll put three hours of Nickelback on.
Yeah. Sometimes I'll come in and there'll be some wild music playing. That ain't no joke.
If you want to ride,
pony.
Everybody's kind of looking around. I mean, it's like it's.
I'll be stroking.
Yeah, it's fairly tame. Like there's grandparents in there with grandchildren.
Yeah.
I'll be stroking to the east,
stroking to the west.
Wow.
What are we doing?
Like, wow.
Well, actually, I don't know who's
if
there.
my stuff's not tight enough, you can stick it up my woo.
I'll be stroking.
Wow.
And then the little fucking 8-year-old sitting there just cutting her waffle, just like
looks up at Grandpa. I'll be stroking.
No. Grandpa's good.
No, you're not. Yeah. No, we're not doing that here.
They're walking back out to the minivan, stroking to the east, stroking to the west. Grandpa's like, oh no.
Yeah.
Got people in there scratching their head. My neck. My back.
Yeah. That's right.
And I'm just trying to eat my hash brown bowl.
Yeah. You and me, baby, ain't nothing but babbles.
I just got my scattered,
Please.
slubbered.
Please do that.
Dipped and chipped.
God, I come in there around 12 every day, and I'll just sit in there and laugh. I just sit
And they
there.
look over you like, you're the one that played it, didn't you?
Yeah, because I just be sitting there.
I tell you what would be next level if they would have an AI DJ and if you do the server.
Yo, what's up?
Hey,
Yolanda.
Yolanda, your secret admirer would like to share a special song with you right now, sweetheart. It's a song called "I Be Stroking."
Stroking to the east. Yeah. No, that needs to be done. I'm going to look into that
Well, hold
myself.
on. You got me a whole another day of my week now.
Yeah. I'm going to be sitting there.
And I was just thinking about that too, like with another debacle that we had at the Buffalo Wild Wings was like over serving, and like the going to the DJ like while you're lit at the bar and playing a whole bunch of like karaoke style song is not it.
Oh yeah, that happened too. I forgot about that.
Yeah, we was sitting there and we were just trying to enjoy our cold food.
And they were turned up at the bar.
Turned all the way up. And we're like, okay.
2 or 3 girls go run over to the jukebox, put a song in. They go back to the bar, start singing it as loud as they could.
They did make it up to me. They told me Happy Father's Day.
Yep.
Nice.
I'm glad they took time out of their day to wish you a Happy Father's Day.
Me too. I had that happen a lot that Sunday, and I tell you, like, I just took it. I felt like I corrected it a couple times.
It's like, just easier, just be like, okay.
It was like Happy Father's Day if you're a father. You a father? And I would like no, and they'd be like, oh, what happened?
What happened?
She had 3 miscarriages, and we gave up. Give them some kind of side story.
It was a car crash. There was some guy that ended my relationship. I was sitting in a Waffle House with my ex-wife.
The song came on.
The song came on, and it crashed my entire life.
Yeah. Nope. I've been sleeping with your girlfriend.
You dropped the bomb on me.
Fun times.
Hey, little girl, is your daddy home?
Oh, God. Well, speaking of that, there's a lot of music stuff happening, man. A lot of concerts are going on. Red Rocks, widespread playing right now, actually.
Yep.
Night 3. The Sunday show.
Never miss a Sunday show.
That's
what I've heard.
I almost flew out to Colorado just for it. Because they only play a few a year. You got to catch them when you can.
Yeah, they only play every single day of the year.
Yeah.
Well, they've got a 2-month residency at Red Rocks. They're going to be playing there for 60 days straight. You got plenty of.
They'll never play the same song twice.
Or at least the same song, the same way.
Yeah.
I remember on June 29th, it was the best version of so-and-so that I'd ever heard.
Yeah. You get that a lot when you go to Panic shows.
Yeah.
Like, man, I was at blah, blah, blah in 2007, and they poured out a blah, blah, blah. And you're like, oh, yeah?
They threw ham sandwiches off the stage.
You're looking at the guy like, oh, yeah? That sounds good.
I was there, too.
I was there, too, in spirit, buddy. I was a fetus.
And that was my 122nd show, so I've been around the block or two.
I done came and went and seen it.
What else like musically?
I think Alan Jackson retired.
Yeah, his last show was
last night in Nashville at the Grand Ole Opry.
Well.
Good send-off.
And it was a star-studded send-off, right? Like, he had a whole bunch of, like, up-and-coming country artists pay tribute to him. He had some, like, veteran country artists come and play tribute to him. And then Alan Jackson comes out and he's like, this tribute's been really nice and all, but I'm not dead just yet.
Correct the record.
Yeah. And came out and played his songs, man. And shit, I have always kind of been an Alan Jackson fan, but I've never really listened to him unless he was playing. I've kind of followed him since I've noticed that he retired.
Not bad.
Well,
not a bad.
Nashville last night. Nashville.
Yeah.
So much like old girl in the leather skirt, I'm sure it was hotter than a Hoochie Coochie.
Sure it was, man.
Had to be. Had to be.
Like George Strait.
There we go.
George Strait came out and did a tribute song with him. Like Luke Bryan, like a whole bunch of
Jelly Roll. Post Malone.
No, none of those posers are there. Just
Big X the plug.
Yeah,
the biggest, the baddest.
If Big X had been there, it probably would have fit a little better than like Morgan Wallen or somebody like that.
They had Gavin Adcott.
Yeah. And I don't know, they're talking about he was the original Nashville sound. And I've listened to quite a bit of Alan Jackson today, and
I mean,
it is traditional.
He was 90s country, man.
Traditional country music.
Yeah.
100%.
He was.
It was.
And he could play the shit out of the guitar.
Yeah.
A lot of those guys could, man. Like a lot of people, like it seemed like about the time I was a teenager, and so this has probably been like George Strait, like probably 20 plus years in the game, and it came out, I'm sure it was the case with all of them, that he had never really written any of the songs.
Yeah,
they were all ghost. And again, it was like, who cares? He's playing the guitar and he's singing it.
Yeah, it's his song.
Who cares?
He's the only one done it. So, yeah, and there's a lot of that. Like, a lot of artists you wouldn't think have ghostwriters are just out there singing somebody's song.
Mm-hmm. And then because,
I mean, you have a voice that matches the inflection they want in the song, and they're like, "You want to sing my song?"
Yeah. I mean, that's kind of like what Jody was sharing like today with like one of the latest songs that she's written. Like she's getting ready to pitch it, and she has like a Nashville country, star that might be interested. Like she's gonna get it out in front of them, see
what they say.
Yeah. And I was like, mailbox money.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
Yeah, that's the easy one. You were like, hey, I did the work. Here we go.
Yeah,
we get paid on it now.
It wouldn't matter if it was like Sierra Farrell or Ella Langley or like it didn't matter like any of those girls who are like top tier in the country. Like if they sing, you're good.
Yeah,
you're set, bro. You're
good.
Yeah.
You just got to throw out a couple more just to keep the money coming in, and then you're out. Yeah. You're retired.
It's like there's a Captain Vernon that goes by Don Penn, but I mean he was the guy that wrote "If Heaven Ain't a Lot Like Dixie."
Yeah,
and that was Hank Williams. It was recorded in Sullivan, Alabama, just north.
Yeah, that dude's little studio up there. What's his name?
It's State Farm office now.
Is
it?
But
out there, was it Norris Music?
It was.
Yeah,
mm-hmm.
I remember that.
But like, I think
all my guitar there.
I think all the recording stuff, as far as like the mixer and like all the equipment, is still in the back of the building. If y'all would like to go late one night, check it out.
I have a persistent limp.
Just kidding.
I have a persistent limp, so I have a pretty noticeable walk. I can't do stuff like that.
Oh yeah, dude! It's like there was this big thing, and I didn't know about all the rollout. Like, it has been kind of concerning to me. Like, I don't really see it as much in Columbus. Well, there's one in the Munson Brothers parking lot. They're popping up. But did y'all hear about like that? There was like a mass shooting, and then like the shooter evaded and got out of Austin, in a car. But like Starkville has a lot of these cameras. Like they're up on like Main Street. They got the little blue light and the cameras move and they track.
Chinese government's watching.
And it's called. I think the program's called Flock. Yeah. Flock. I mean, it's zoomed in right now. You can get the other angle if you just tune in the Flock. That company's like owned by Palantir, Peter Thiel, and like this huge incident happened in Austin. Where like the people were in such an uproar over like being, as they should be, being freaked out about like mass surveillance and like no privacy.
Big brother.
That the city government and the council voted to just like cut it off. But the guy who did the shooting, the town that he fled into, had their equipment on, and they were able to catch it because that equipment was on.
Yeah.
But like, okay, if that's your sales pitch, like. If you're gonna sell it as safety, like I'd rather go about this a different way. I don't want the mass kind of surveillance.
Honestly, I'd rather see boots on the ground. I'd rather see
a Gestapo.
Yeah, come on with it. We already there.
I'm telling you, and it's like with like some of that stuff with the tech, like with all these AI data centers and things that are coming, and like it's hard to make heads or tails. It's more interesting than Flat Earth right now to me.
Yeah, well, with the data centers and all that stuff, that's what's going to dry us out.
And because, like, the main thing that they were talking about was, and they're already talking this way, these AI guys like Peter Thiel on Palantir and other people in these companies, like, they're already pitching on shows like Joe Rogan that the American dream is no longer to be able to buy a home and like have your own yard and your own place. It's just rent.
It's rent.
Yeah, that's not even a.
You will own nothing.
Yeah, and for a lot of people, hell, our age group, especially younger, unless you inherit, good luck. You're cooked.
I was looking into when I first moved back. I was looking at buying. This guy wanted to get just a little 2-bedroom downtown,
just to have something.
$150,000.
Probably cheaper than rent.
I was looking in the 150,000 range, and I was like, I'm not going to get a great place, but I'll be able to, maneuver and work with it and see what we can do. No, you can't. I don't understand how people, even with people that have disposable income, why would you sign off into something that is going to take 30 years of your salary to pay for?
Well, dude, I don't know, like, it was during, like, the first year of this administration that I think it's part of the big, beautiful bill, but, like, they were talking about, like, instead of, like, the mortgage being 25, 30 years, like, taking it all the way out to 50, it's like,
why would you do
half
that?
my life, you want me to be paying them?
Be paying on this shitty-ass house that's going to fall in on itself in 50 years?
Yeah, before it's paid for, it's going, like, I'm going to have to fix it twice.
Like, you're going to have to put 3 roofs on it before you get paid for it.
Yeah. It's like, that's
going to have a second mortgage out before you pay off your first mortgage.
All the equity that was supposed to be stored up had to be used to make the home repairs.
Yeah, just to keep it livable.
Yeah. Sell it to break even. After I pay the scientist.
After I pay the scientist, it's a wash.
And then, just somewhere when you go to Simon or Waffle House, there's going to be a song come out.
Yeah.
And it's gonna hit you right in
I
the
want to you like an
animal. I want to feel you from the inside.
I want. What was that? Was it Soundgarden that had that? No, it wasn't Soundgarden. It was I want to. I always thought that song was corny.
Oh, I don't even think I know it. I probably skipped out on it.
I quite understand what you're saying.
I didn't know all the words. I just know loud.
He was kind of humming through it.
Yeah.
I was trying to get there. I want to bathe with you in the ocean.
I want to stand with you in the sea.
Savage Garden.
Savage Garden.
Savage Garden.
Not Sound. Yeah, you don't know how many times people would call in and be like, I want to hear that Soundgarden, that new Soundgarden song. What?
You mean Savage Garden.
You mean Savage Garden?
I get knocked down.
I get up.
Chumbawamba. I think that was the dessert you ordered.
Yeah, that was it. That's what we'll call it.
Chupacabra.
A chupacabra with cream filling. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go up next time we go over there. I'm gonna go up to the counter barefooted.
I get knocked
and ask for a chupacabra.
No, if you go up there, you walk up there barefoot, and the first thing you ask is, "What's on a BLT?"
Yeah, what comes on a BLT?
What?
And dude, you should have saw the cashier's face.
You're like, what?
She's like, she kind of.
I'd have been
and
like, are
then
you
she's
serious?
like, bacon, lettuce, and she even held her fingers out. Bacon, lettuce, and tomato.
I would have been like, bologna, liver, and tomato. Or
testicles.
And tamales.
The canned ones. The little small mini ones.
And taquitos.
Yeah. There's 2 taquitos on top that you hold it with.
Wow. I was like, I don't know.
What do you want on your bill?
What do you want on your bill?
We can do chicken bacon. We can do human bacon.
I'm trying to get these hot wings. What kind of sausage y'all got? Well, it's a dry rub.
Well, I want it wet.
We can't make it wet. What do you got to do? Like, what could you do to make it wet?
How can I get it wet?
Can you marinate it in hummus before you do it?
Like, can I play a little tune for it, get it wet a little bit?
And that's just the state of our world.
Yeah, people. I don't know. I don't know if she was all there, if that was really her, but that's what she did.
Yeah, I mean, and this is a normal place. There's families. Yeah. Kids screaming. What comes on a BLT?
I'm like, ma'am, I don't know. You tell me.
And then, not only that, you walk up while somebody else is trying to order.
Yeah.
And be like, what comes on this?
It's a big looking thing.
Yeah.
What was that BFG? That Pixar movie?
What? Which one?
BFG.
Big
Friendly
Big
Giant.
I don't know.
The Big Friendly Gorilla.
Yeah.
Big Friendly Giant. But yeah, and I was like, when I took Zoe, and we went and saw it when she was a wee child. And I couldn't figure out what the fuck he was talking about. I'm like, is this thing Big fucking Gorilla?
There's some connotations on there.
Yeah, what's going on here?
Disney and Pixar, they always have some
it was always
stuff
something in there. But I'm like, usually they're not that upfront with it.
That's the thing about it. You're an adult taking your kids, and you go watch it. You gonna catch some stuff your kids didn't catch. You be like,
Got it.
I see what you did there.
That's like Rango. Rango is a hilarious movie.
Yeah.
Took Zoe to see it when she was a wee child. Loved it.
How about with Johnny Depp's lizard?
Yeah. Fucking great movie. Zoe liked it just for the
color and the sound.
The color and the sound. I'm sitting there laughing my ass off in the theater at how funny this movie is.
Dude, if there's a streamer and that movie's on, I'll put it on.
Put it on. That's
a good one.
I've watched it
that
a
is
couple times.
Hunter S. Thompson as a lizard.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
It's Hunter S. Thompson.
Cosplaying.
Yeah, cosplaying as a lizard.
In a Fear and Loathing style, too.
He's got his walk and everything, man. All ethered and hurricaned out.
Yeah.
Look at her. She's trying to figure out what we're doing.
You're like, damn.
They're watching me. Yes, we are, kitty.
Yep.
So you can't see it, but there's a kitty about, if you're facing us, it would be your 1 o'clock.
It's about 36 months pregnant.
Yeah.
It's ready to pop.
And about 10 foot away from us.
Yeah. And she might even them over here at us when she's done.
I think she's got a leather skirt on.
She does.
Hey, I'm sure that thing hot right now.
And that's why she's sitting on the cold concrete over there.
She's over there on a marble slab. That's what she's doing.
She's like, I gotta cool this thing off.
Well, anything else to add or subtract?
I did look at the tickets for the Sublime show we're going to in September.
Okay, let's do this.
So
I'm about to pull the trigger on it.
We're as soon as I get my housing situation taken care of, I'm going to. But yeah, it's looking like it's going to be $150 to $180 for decent seats.
Now on this, it's like you can take this chance if you want to. It may or may not pay out, but like I don't know if y'all have been kind of like paying attention, but like with a lot of the like concerts and tours that have been going on, that pre-sale price, if enough of those don't move, that price
they go down.
Yeah.
They go down.
Yeah.
But then, like if those don't get it gets canceled.
Yeah, if it when they drop the price, if those don't get bought,
they're gonna can it.
They're not going to cancel this Sublime show because Sublime played there back in '92 in Tuscaloosa.
That was the last time they played
at the Chucker, which is the Jupiter.
Yes. Yeah. Well, now
whatever it is
Druid
now.
City Music Hall.
What?
Yeah.
So they left.
No. It was the music hall first before they did that, wasn't it? Didn't they have the music hall before they even opened the brewery?
No, those two are not connected.
Oh, they're not. Oh, okay, I thought they were.
Okay,
it's Druid City Brewing, which is off 15th.
Yeah.
And then you have Druid City Music Hall, which is the old Chucker and Jupiter building.
Yeah.
Which Druid City Music Hall, that does have a ring to it, sure, but like I always liked that Tuscaloosa had Jupiter and Birmingham had Saturn.
Yeah.
I thought that
was cool.
That was cool. Yeah.
Because you could play the Jupiter one night, and then you could play the Saturn the next.
Yeah. And I was joking around. I was like, if they would have brought back Jupiter, I would have called a little reform. We could have been Mars.
Could have been Uranus.
Yeah. Could have been Pluto. Could have been stroking.
Yeah.
Could have been Neptune.
That is still a planet.
We might have to get with Josh about those tickets. You know, he has that app where he does puts like a lottery in for it. He's won like a whole bunch of tickets.
Yeah.
He paid for like $16 for tickets. You know.
Well, I mean,
but it is a lottery.
There's some strings I could pull. I really don't want to.
Yeah.
I think these are the strings.
These might be the strings that be pulled for this show. This is going to be you're not going to see Sublime in Tuscaloosa ever again.
John pulled those strings and we're backstage.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, these are the strings you're talking about. It's like, oh, we're on their damn tour bus.
But I had to bring them something. That's okay.
Yeah, Sublime, September.
Gonna be there with Yellow Wolf and somebody else. I don't care about seeing Yellow Wolf.
Yeah, I don't either.
Early announcement on this, but exciting, especially like you and me. You may like them too, but for Oktoberfest, Star and Mercy has been officially booked.
Hell yeah!
That's all Star by St. the Princess when they played the last time they played there. Yeah, they were good.
Dude, so good.
And I don't know if you've been paying attention, but like they've been getting a lot more active as a band again.
Yeah, well, that's because things happen.
Yeah.
But yeah, I did not know that, and that is super exciting news because they're either in the process of dropping an album or it just dropped. I can't remember how.
Yeah, I mean they've been dropping. They dropped one single.
I know they've dropped. No, they've dropped two now. They dropped two singles.
So Sorry Mossy Head's a huge band out of Memphis. It used to be back in the aughts, like when you would stop into like Welcome to Memphis, or if you went to a Memphis Grizzlies.
Oh, still to this day, if you go to a Grizzlies game,
you'll hear I Can't Wait.
That was there.
Like they were the sound of Memphis there for a bit. So
yeah, it's huge. They're
cool deal.
Huge. They're cool, and they're all awesome dudes.
Oh yeah,
soft
awesome dudes.
Yeah, sweethearts.
Yeah.
But yeah, so there's you something to look forward to. Just here in town. Catch Star Mossy at Oktoberfest at Monson Brothers. And what month is Oktoberfest in?
You serious?
Surprisingly, it's not in October.
You sure it ain't like what goes on BLT?
It could be January, right?
Shit.
Is it September?
I can't even deal with you. Talking about what comes on a BLT. What month is Oktoberfest? It comes in June.
Of course it did. Chances are it gone. All right, everybody. See y'all.
Peace.
Peace from the backyard.
What they say? I used to say? Stay toasted.